viewers. Today we're having a look at SimRail 2021, which has just been released as a free prologue to the game on Steam. I'll put a link in the description. So coming into the game, there's a train driver mode, a dispatcher mode, which is not yet unlocked, depot, and a multiplayer. These ones are grey. You can only get into train driver. Got all the usual kinds of things that you would expect in your settings between graphics, sound, simulation. That just makes the signals more visible. I'm going to crank that down actually because it was just a touch awful where I had it. It was a bit silly. Apply that. You have to apply on each screen interface. I forced it to English. It's got an auto mode, and you can have metric or imperial. And controls wise, these can't be remapped at this time by the looks of it. They're just stuck with whatever they are. You just need to get that in there. It does support track IR, it seems, and you can have free look if you want to. We shall have a look at the rest. Graphics wise, I've cranked everything all the way to the top. The only thing I've left alone is the frame rate limit, which, given that I've got VSync turned on, is not actually used anyway. Anti-aliasing, you've got 3 choices, well 4 if you include disabled: FXAA, SMAA and TAA. I tried FXAA, it wasn't very attractive, so I've got it on SMAA now. And let's go from there. So if we jump into our menu, let's jump into the train, and this is the only thing you can play. Is there's 2 routes, and this has a tutorial on it. So that's what we're going to play. I'm not going to try and pronounce these Polish places. Sorry, I'll just make it awful. I don't want to do that. And there's the tutorial, and there's some gameplay. So we're going to jump into the tutorial. Now the controls did take me a little bit of figuring out on the first look. And this thing's made in the Unity engine. So we'll see how it copes.
You are at Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice station. Today you will run passenger train 4665 on the section Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice, Będzin. You will use the 34WE electric multiple unit to operate it.
Train doesn't look too bad.
First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors.
There's a fair bit of detail in things. Buffers with strain couplers, okay. Alright, so it outlines things in yellow that it wants you to do. I'm not sure if this is only during the tutorial.
And then close the cover.
Or if it happens forever.
Use the 1 key, or press on the door to enter the passenger section.
These little menus are a bit annoying. Let's just have a look in the cab. Look in the train. Nice enough 3D models. Pans around relatively smoothly. But the big question... Oh, look, they've got their own ads in there. I guess that's their eventual route map. I suppose it's the real route map too. Does it? No. No way to open the dunny. Yes, safe, TSW2. This is the tram at the other end, but we want to go up the front. So let's do that. These little menus are a bit daggy. No, the door has shut already behind me. Doesn't look like you can click on anything else much. Does force you to go into the driver's seat. Just looking around the cab. There's a octopus coat hook. Some paperwork. Fire extinguisher. Don't see any way to open the windows at this stage. Oh, maybe this one. That's got a catch. No, you can't open that. We'll try again once we're in the seat. So we're going to sit down.
Now, turn on the radio telephone. It will allow you to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey.
Yeah, I gotta turn on the radio.
Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
Now these took me a little bit of figuring out. So you click on it and use your mouse wheel.
Use the button or a spacebar on a keyboard to deactivate the CA-SHP security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph.
Now I found before that you couldn't actually do this. Ah, it's another one. You got to turn your wheel. Okay, let's pop out and see the
Time to
pantograph.
enter the cabin. Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger section.
Yeah, I'm already in your cabin, numbnuts.
Now, close the quick circuit breaker.
Clicky clicky.
Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to supply the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction.
Ah, that one.
Turn the headlights to the drive position. Move the brake lever to the drive position.
I assume he means release.
Main brake light button.
Hold it down.
Now we need to release the partial brake. Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
The gauges render kind of nicely, but the on-screen display, it's a bit yuck. No, it's not too bad, but when you zoom back to the driving position, you can't really read that stuff. It's all blurry. Alright, let's go and whack a button.
Ząbkowice, 4665 ready to approach the platforms.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
So that's how you say that. Ząbkowice. Alright. We have a signal.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate. You can use the plus key on the numpad. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 km per hour speed limit. Hold down the main brake line button.
Uh-oh. I discharged the brake. Got it into emergency, didn't I?
Push the throttle forward.
At least the tutorial copes with
You can
that.
use the plus key on the numpad. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 km per hour speed limit.
Alright, so you've got to hold it in increase until it does by the look of it. We're going to go, train? Okay. Second time lucky. It's only a little bit fast. And before you ask, no, it doesn't, rail driver. It'd be great if it did. No, it's going to stop. So good to me. Track rendering out front's not very nice.
On the numpad to brake.
Oi. Obviously I have some getting used to do.
Allow the passengers to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side. Wait until the departure time. Close the doors after the train manager is ready and ride the train according to the timetable. You can see the approximate semaphore
Right doors,
indications
don't we?
and upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of the screen. Your speedometer will show you the set power, current speed limit and current brake power. Your train stops at every station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphore. Also, pay attention to dispatcher commands.
4665, ready for departure.
Hold down the main brake line button. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Going or what? There's lots of cameras. Slow down, you drive too fast. Oh no. It's yelling at me. Lots of different couplers. Oh, that's that coupler cam. Guess so. I'm driving too fast again, apparently. But I'm allowed to do 40 kilometers an hour. What's it whining about? I'm not doing anywhere near 40.
After leaving the station, you can accelerate to the scheduled speed.
Those tree trunks don't look very good, do they? This reminds me of Train Simulator, the original. So 939 meters, then I have to stop again. Am I interpreting that right?
You are approaching the stop. Remember that the train needs a long distance stop. After stopping, permission to open the doors.
More anchors. More anchors. More anchors. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that a red light? Or is that a yellow light? Can I come back? I went too far. What are we going to do now? Can we go back? That's wipers. What was direction? I was over here, wasn't it? That one. Brakes are coming off, boss. We're going to find out in a moment. How come the stuff looks so much nicer outside the train than from inside the train? What's going on there? The wind's nice. That looks alright. That's a bit weird. Looks like we're getting away with that signal, whatever it was. Alright, so now we should probably start stopping.
You are approaching the stop. Remember that the train needs a long distance to stop. After stopping, give permission to open the doors.
Yeah. These brakes are a bit crap. That one. Right doors only. What are they doing?
4665, ready for departure.
That's some weird game of chesties.
Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger section.
That's really weird. There's the other people that wandered off down here. Hello. That's like her twin from back there. Here's another one. Hello. Hi. None of them want to talk to me. Oh, there's a couple more doing that weird dance thing over there. It's pretty weird. God, walked right into me. She looks like she's about to draw in a good old-fashioned Western. She's going to pull her guns out and shoot someone. Alright, let's go take this train out of here. Ooh, look, they interact in 3s and 4s as well. Doesn't look as bad when there's a bunch of them together. It just looks weird when they're just 2.
Now, set the forward direction.
Set the forward direction. It's good that the tutorial copes with that, I guess.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
It's a freight train. Away we go. So next we're stopping at, yeah, Goldenog. Alright, let's try and let's start braking now. 800 meters out. Too much brakes.
You are approaching the next stop.
Maybe not too much brakes. Maybe it's going to stop. Wow, that takes such a long time. It's going to stop short, but even so. That was from 800 meters and we haven't stopped yet. Little abandoned church by the looks of it over there. Door thingy. Right doors. That one. Don't know how you get up there. Oh, she just walked through a sign.
Ready for departure.
He's ready for departure, but I'm not.
It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger section.
You are too far from the vehicle. Well, you're no fun. One police.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the
You know,
throttle
the
forward.
challenge here is it's actually backwards to my mouse wheel. Let's go. There's good variability in the people, I guess. A few different body shapes. I think all my mirrors are folded in, looking at me. It's weird. I want to go explore the abandoned building. Can't. Not allowed. Fun police wouldn't let me. It's okay if you zoom in. They're going to have to work on that. Because who's going to sit there like this? I suppose some drivers might, but that's not me. So I have no slouch in the graphics department here, but this is a little bit jiggly and poor for me. I'm just looking at OBS, it doesn't look quite as bad on the video version as it does in person, which is weird. Better start braking, I guess, because we have to, that's it, not braking, because we're coming up, we've got a 100 speed limit. Oh, it's in a kilometre. Right then. We've got a yellow signal here.
Indicates that the next semaphore is displaying the stop signal.
So I had to acknowledge twice then. Once for the timed alerter and once for the yellow signal. And that's telling me the next one's at stop, so I better do some braking. Because there's our stop signal up there. And I put it on all the anchors straight away this time. Gonna stop a bit early, I guess. Could probably go a bit closer to it. Why don't we do that?
Use the call button on the radio to call the dispatcher.
Dąbrowa Górnicza, 4665, requesting permission to enter the station.
4665, approach to Dąbrowa Górnicza on permitted signal on track number 1.
The substitute signal allows for entry in emergency situation at a speed of up to 40 kilometers an hour.
So not much power then. Physics-wise, I think it's a light rail vehicle, it's not accelerating all that fast. Its brakes are abhorrent, very slow. Light rail vehicles just aren't as slow in braking. I don't know this particular model, but I'd be amazed if it was much different. Where is this station? Wow, 700 meters away. What do blue signals mean? Or is that really green? No, it's green, isn't it? As the yellow light's flashing, I must be acknowledging a signal I can't see. That's good. Here comes our station. Another abandoned building covered in graffiti. Get a lot of abandoned buildings around here. That one looks like a police station. Left doors. G'day, mate. How you doing?
4665, ready for departure.
You again. Let's walk through me again. Why not?
Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger seat.
It's so funny. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but that's okay.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position.
Quack.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
And away we go. We got a green now, have we? We have. Look at that. Alrighty, allowed up to 40 still. We're gonna go too fast. Better put up with 41.
This is the end of the tutorial. Continue driving the train to Benji. Good luck.
Well, so that's the end of the tutorial, huh? Yeah, I drive too fast, I don't know. Let's watch him leave. Bye-bye, train. So, what do I think? It's dragging me along with it now. What do I think? It needs some work in the anti-aliasing department. The wires are and poles and unattractive. What's happening down here in the track is unattractive. The train itself's okay. Its physics are not amazing, but they're not awful either. Landscapes, it's kind of cool. It's fairly detailed. Would I buy it? In its current state, no. No, these graphics things would just bug me no end. I wouldn't want to look at it. Oh, water, water. Have they done water? Let's go look. Is the water good? No. Nah, water's not very good, is it? Trees are nice though. Good trees. I like the trees. There's even different colours in the variations in the leaves. I like the trees. It's a pity it's a train simulator and not a garden simulator, huh? So, yeah, I know, I'm too fast in the vehicle. I want to watch it. So, right now, current state, could not recommend, would not buy. There you go. Needs some work. Fix the anti-aliasing issues. Give the physics a bit of attention on the train because, you know, it's a light rail thing. It should start and stop quick. The game mechanics are a bit manky. All those little menus are a bit annoying. Make it Rail-Driver compatible. That would help. So, yeah, it shows some really good promise, I think. it's got the potential to become a good playing sim, but it's not there yet. Brave choice to go with Unity. Everybody else in this sphere seems to either roll their own or go with Unreal. So good on you for having a crack with a different one. Oh, actually, here's something I need to know. Do the wheels go round? Get down there. They do. Look at that. The wheels rotate. Well, kind of, actually. They're not really rotating, are they? They're just sort of jiggling. Alright. Well, that's it then. We're about to come into the station, so we'll stop up here and that'll be the end of this video. So, keep going, guys. Good effort so far, but I can't recommend it in its current state. I think you'd need to do particularly work on the anti-aliasing. I've tried the different settings, nothing seems to be great for me. The only thing I haven't tried is anti-aliasing off. Yeah, maybe we should. Don't know if we can do that inside the game. So if I go in here, can I change? I can. Let's try anti-aliasing off. Sometimes that works better in games. Return to the game. No, I can even tell without moving that it's not better. There are a few things I do like. Don't get me wrong. I like the variation in people. I reckon that's great. The weird little dance they do when they talk to each other is a bit weird. Didn't I open the doors? Oh well, whatever. I can stop now. Well, I have. So there you go. I'm going to stop anyway. So, oops, we just fell through the floor. We can see the underneath of the train at least. There's nothing waddled under here, is there? Okay, I don't know how we went through the floor. Might need a bit of work with your collisions. Don't like that you can't get past from the train either. Alright, that's enough for today. I must have opened the wrong one. Let's go and open the right doors for them. Yeah, I told it could have the right doors. No wonder they're sad. They want the left doors, don't they? There we go. Now they'll all get in. There they go. Happy little people. So if I get out of the chair, are there people inside? Because, you know, about 50 got in then. Into the passenger section.
4665, ready for departure.
Wow, that's awkward. She looks so angry. There's lots of her. Not many of anybody else, though. They all look really angry. Oh, serial killer. She's happy. Angry. Oh, super angry. Wow. Aren't any of these people happy? No, they're not. Oh well. Well, we're going to leave you with the unhappy people and join them, I guess. See you later. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I always like to get your feedback in the form of likes and comments because they help me understand what you want. Give the channel a subscribe and click on the tinkly things so you don't miss out on any new stuff. And thanks for your ongoing support. And please, be safe out there.